Find more questions and study at your own pace on our website. The link will be in the description. Let's get started. Question 1. Your applications will be writing their logs to BigQuery for analysis. Each application should have its own table. Any logs older than 45 days should be removed. You want to optimize storage and follow Google recommended practices. What should you do? Option A. Configure the expiration time for your tables at 45 days. Option B. Make the tables time partitioned and configure the partition expiration at 45 days. Option C. Rely on BigQuery's default behavior to prune application logs older than 45 days. Option D. Create a script that uses the BigQuery command line tool to remove records older than 45 days. The answer is option B. To optimize storage and follow Google recommended practices in BigQuery, it is best to make the tables time partitioned and configure the partition expiration at 45 days. This approach allows the data within each partition to be automatically deleted after 45 days while keeping the table structure intact. Time partitioned tables allow for more efficient querying and management of data, especially when dealing with large data sets over specific time periods. Question 2. You are creating a solution to remove backup files older than 90 days from your backup cloud storage bucket. You want to optimize ongoing cloud storage spend. What should you do? Option A. Write a lifecycle management rule in XML and push it to the bucket with gsutil. Option B. Write a lifecycle management rule in JSON and push it to the bucket with gsutil. Option C. Schedule a cron script using gsutil lsgun lr/go/backups / to find and remove items older than 90 days. Option D. Schedule a cron script using gsutil lsgun /backups / to find and remove items older than 90 days and schedule it with cron. The answer is option B. To remove backup files older than 90 days from your cloud storage bucket and optimize costs, you should use lifecycle management rules. These rules can be written in JSON format and pushed to the bucket with the gsutil command. Lifecycle management allows for the automation of deletion based on object age directly within cloud storage, reducing the need for external scripts or cron jobs and ensuring efficient storage cost management. Question 3. Your company is forecasting a sharp increase in the number and size of Apache Spark and Hadoop jobs being run on your local data center. You want to utilize the cloud to help you scale this upcoming demand with the least amount of operations work and code change. Which product should you use? Option A. Google Cloud Dataflow. Option B. Google Cloud Dataproc. Option C. Google Compute Engine. Option D. Google Kubernetes Engine. The answer is option B. Google Cloud Dataproc is a fully managed service designed to run Apache Spark and Hadoop workloads. It allows for rapid provisioning of clusters and integration with other Google Cloud services, making it ideal for scaling local data processing needs to the cloud with minimal code changes and operational overhead. Question 4. A small number of API requests to your microservices-based application take a very long time. You know that each request to the API can traverse many services. You want to know which service takes the longest in those cases. What should you do? Option A. Set timeouts on your application so that you can fail requests faster. Option B. Send custom metrics for each of your requests to Stackdriver monitoring. Option C. Use Stackdriver monitoring to look for insights that show when your API latencies are high. Option D. Instrument your application with Stackdriver trace in order to break down the request latencies at each microservice. The answer is option D. To identify which service takes the longest time in a microservices-based application, you should instrument your application with Stackdriver trace. Stackdriver trace is a distributed tracing system that allows you to break down the request latencies at each microservice. This provides you with detailed insights into the performance of each service, enabling you to pinpoint where the delays are occurring. Question 5. Dress4Win has end-to-end tests covering 100% of their endpoints. They want to ensure that the move to the cloud does not introduce any new bugs. Which additional testing methods should the developers employ to prevent an outage? Option A. They should enable Google Stackdriver Debugger on the application code to show errors in the code. Option B, they should add additional unit tests and production scale load tests on their cloud staging environment. Option C, they should run the end-to-end tests in the cloud staging environment to determine if the code is working as intended. Option D, they should add canary tests so developers can measure how much of an impact the new release causes to latency. The answer is option B. To ensure a smooth transition to the cloud without introducing new bugs, developers should add additional unit tests and production-scale load tests in their cloud staging environment. Unit tests will help catch any issues at the component level early on, and production-scale load tests will simulate real-world usage to identify performance bottlenecks and scalability issues, thus helping prevent potential outages. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to check out our website where you can find more questions for this exam. The link will be in the description. Thank you for watching, and good luck on your exams.